to right by Torres. Betts in the corner. Does he have room? Fights with the fan. And they're going to say that it's an out. His first. And yeah, Betts has that ball in his glove, and this fan literally tries to take his glove off. Pries the ball out of there. A for effort.
Well, he won't be watching the game much longer.
It's over toward foul territory. Trout leaping. Did he make the catch? He says he thought he was interfered with by a fan. Just into the crowd. It's just whatever happens.
It's a great effort by Trout, going right to the wall. In his glove, and he took it out. That's the thing.
That's a
He
different.
took it right out of his glove.
Yeah, Trout had it, and the fan literally ripped.
Gleyber Torres lifts the fly ball left center field, headed deep there. It is gone with some help from a fan. And immediately the call from the left field umpire, Chad Fairchild. So instead of a home run, they'll place Torres at second.
Stay fair.
Down the left field line. It is fair, and it is. The ball likely would have wound up hitting the pole.
And he wouldn't have caught it anyway. That's not fan interference. That ball's out of there.
Way off pitch. And that one in the air towards center. Still going back. That ball carries to the fence. Siani can't get it. That'll ricochet to the middle of the warning track. Which took place. Siani is pointing up in the stands as he made a leaping try at the wall. And on boundary calls, Ollie's going to ask for
3 so far today.
That is well hit down the right field line. Fair ball just inside the chalk. India jogs home. Steer rips around third. Ace. But it did look like the ball changed directions. That it was contacted by this fan. Just a whisper.
He's got a lot of room to play with over there. That ball is hit to right and deep. And that ball, Reynolds is the umpire on the right field line.
But it's not going to be one that they're going to look at.
But Jeffrey Mayer is all grown up by now, isn't he?
Fly ball left field, struck pretty well. John Jay going back at the wall. He will not make the catch. It is gone. Home run.
Oh.
Oops.
I think we have an issue.
Yeah, we do. Labello is looking to challenge this.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about it.
In the air to left field, deep, and Alex is at the wall, and they ruled it a home run. Predictably, want to take another look at it and make sure that that fan didn't interfere with Alex Gordon. Believe that there was fan interference.
Utley to right. That's going to be a grounds rule double.
And they're going to have another look at this, the Dodgers, just to make sure. Potentially looking like a home run, but you're going to see the fan lean over the wall and make the catch.
Right field line, Bautista over. He's got room. He missed it. Got right to the wall. And now he's asking, hey, I'm on the field. The fan.
Let him catch the ball. That's interference.
It's a little kid that got excited about the chance.
That ball is hit really well to left field. And Dahl makes the catch. Or no. That's not going out.
Not supposed to show gloat.
Going to be close, but I don't think that was going to go out.
In right field, Tarasco going back to the track, to the wall. And what happens here? He contends that a fan reaches up and touches it. But Richie Garcia says no, it's a home run.
And it's not allowed, you're not allowed to touch it. And you can see that ball is touched right there. Nice catch by the kid, but you see right away.
And a fly ball toward the line and left. Franklin coming over in a hurry. Foul ball. And a fan reaches over.
I mean, that's borderline. I mean, Nick Franklin's going to catch that, but
it's an imaginary line, and he is out.
Well, and it's you never want him to be that guy that turns in a bad performance and didn't give your team a chance to win that day. So
if they haven't removed him yet, John Gibbons will make a phone call.
Yeah. And James Loney is tough as a player.
Altuve, right field, back there. Betts at the track. He leaps, and it is out.
Mookie with the jump. He had it measured. It looked like he was going to catch it. And he gets stopped from catching it from the hand of the fan because it pushed up against the leather.
Be called out, and out is the call.
Here, left field and deep. Bregman is that out? No, that's in play. Bregman headed to third, and he's going to have a leadoff. He's going to make that catch. I mean, is it going to be a really nice catch? Can you say without question he's going to make the catch? No, but there's a pretty good chance.
Runner holding. There's a line drive down the right field line. Fair ball down into the corner, and that takes a jump up into the stands. It jumped into the stands, and the Red Sox catch a giant break.
That's a bullet. Fair down the line. Escobar already with 46 doubles. It's in the seats, and that's number 47.
That's a fair ball off the bat of Richie Schaefer. And a fan reaches over and picks the ball up, so that'll be a double.
If we told you he was their minor league player of the year last year with 26 home runs, they let that go. That's going to bounce right to Barney.
To get everything together.
That's a fair ball just inside the line by Kevin. So he'll pull it up, go back to second. Fourth two-bagger.
This is lifted to left. Was this a bang? It is. It's going to spin into the bullpen. And, oh no. Leone. Softly lined and on the line. A hit and scooped up by a fan who interfered with it.
Not many ballparks in the league can you say that, but this ball you couldn't throw it out there any better than that. And then the fan picks it up. Now you see where Headley is. Headley's going in that.
The drive deep to left. Back is Luplow. And just clears the wall. Orlando Arcia.
I don't know if that got out, Greg.
A line drive. Home run.
24.1 years old. Biggio hits it down the line. That's a fair ball. Could be extra bases. That fan reaches over and made a nice play of it, but Biggio will be held to.
Hard shot. That's a fair ball. Long run for David Dahl. Grandal not particularly fast, and fan interference. And that will prevent any decision for Chris Woodward at third whether to send Grandal.
He's going through. But it's been a season of it. Line drive. It's a fair ball. And it's touched by a fan. It'll be a double for Torres.
There's a shot off Dietrich's bat. That ball, one hops the wall and kicks up over the wall. Boy, the Rays get a break right there on a ground rule double. Ozuna stops at the outfielders. Here's a base hit past third off the bat of Ricky Weeks Jr. Miller's on his way to the plate. He's going to score on a double by Ricky Weeks Jr. Weeks not waiting around.
Not waiting around.
Over near the netting.
That hit the screen.
How about if he gets called out? Oh my gosh, he got called out.
Didn't that hit the
now
screen?
He's calling him safe.
I saw him go up with his right hand and call him out.
He did. And then he called him safe.
Right there, yeah.
And then he calls him safe. He didn't even have the ball. The fan has it. But he was going to call him out.
3. Lobbed into shallow left. That is a fair ball. Lucroy will come home. Blackman into second. That is an historic.
Kemp, line drive. Fair ball down the right field line. Marlin scores easily. Fisher being sent home. And they fan interference. A shame a fan touched that because with Fisher's speed, he might have scored. It's a 2-1 game on the RBI.
Wide open. Didn't need it. Not only down the line, and that is a fair ball. It'll take a hop off the wall and ends up going into the stands. For the moment, that's going to cost the Orioles a run. It'll be a ground rule double.
To Seager, over his glove, and a fair ball.
Over the years, he's paying the price now. 2-2. Fastball hit the right field down the line. Going back there, it is Cargill. It is dropped. If the ball's in play.
Myers 0 for 8 in the series. Lifts a fly ball along the right field line. Chris Owings will give it a look. Nice catch by the fan in foul territory.
Fan interference right there.
Well, CO technically could have gotten underneath that one. And the call is out.
Fly ball deep left. At the track. At the wall. It's out of reach of Peralta. Freeman around third. That angle, Peralta never got to that ball. It was beyond the reach of his glove, even with the deflection.
Yeah, I think the bigger issue is if he did touch it.
Hit out to deep right. And that ball is gone. It's a home run. That was could have been a foul ball back, huh?
No, the Mohawk up top and the mullet in the back.
And a high fly ball to deep right field. Calhoun going back to the scoreboard, and it's off the top of the fence, and I believe they're going to score the home run. They are. The first base umpire, Eric.
Joey Bart, here's a high drive into deep left center field. Way back there. Goodbye! It's a 3-run homer for Joey Bart to tie or to make it a 1-run game.